Um, I just need to stream this so that I actually have the footage and I don't want to download it now, so that's why I'm streaming. But I actually do not plan to look at chat or anything because I do not kind of want to.
It's still early. Where to now?
I don't think anyone may should be rest in peace. I haven't seen the 3.2 story. Everyone said 3.2 is so peak, and
Ah,
then people were saying
it's you, Cass.
3.3 is super good as
I
well.
finished the anthology of poems you lent me.
So
I
now I'm
thought
super
you'd
far
be more
behind, and
preoccupied.
Feinen and what
Precisely.
say
Men
you
always
know
preoccupied. On the contrary.
Saber and Orchard comes
I
out.
understand
They're
how.
literally doing like 50
Precisely.
freaking
And I
reruns.
remember,
You
you
and
and
Feinen about this
Finan
one.
were both disciples of a new sport. The courses Professor enact the history of mythology, taught by the blasphemous great
Great
performer
performer
himself.
himself. I
I can
can.
imagine. Now
I
that I
don't know if
think
anyone's
about
been
it,
watching Squid Game season 3,
may
but
I
Lady
ask,
Aglaya literally
Lady
sound like the
Aglaya,
goddamn VIP people,
he
bro.
openly dismisses people's faith and questions the very justification of the flame chase jet. Dromas straight, as I see it. This nickname is more of an insult to the Dromas.
Isn't
Despite his
the Jomas like the
insufferable
big dinosaurs that
qualities,
like
I
everyone
do hold a
talks
certain
about?
respect for his nature as a scholar.
It's a
To
Scola.
remain true to his principles, he is unafraid to stand opposed to the world. And that requires Anaxagoras' life is almost like a The gods have chosen him. He was indeed chosen by Circes. Is something weighing on you, Cap? In light of his assistance in the battle, him some time. However, if Anaxa decides to make any move that places us in danger, just as I feared, the flame chase journey is the death still. Perhaps Anaxa will also. I understand you, but now let's greet. You're here. Does this mean you're ready?
We are ready.
Surrendering the cool flame is a Chrysos act. However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks from that point onward. Your fate will be. It's exceedingly rare to find. There are still many priests of Yanis. It looks like memories that. I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's word.
I do remember this.
Since you've made it is difficult for me as the guide to absolve myself from blame for things to have progressed when the dust settles. I hope.
Miss, me, I previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady Trianne had gifted to me.
Hmm.
Although personal properties should be. No, it's just an ordinary. It just contains an allegory. In a faraway land, in a city, it swallowed the princess of the city whole before it was suppressed. Overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. However, having lost memories of her previous life, the resurrected princess turned into an evil dragon herself and
Damn.
wreaked havoc on the city. The author of this book is Archepia, a wanderer. Among the things she left behind are poems, dictionaries, and many while flipping through these books, I felt like it was as if. That's right. Writing, drawing, and. Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not look through the photos in your photo stone, despite having visited many cities in Amphorius. Forget it. Let's talk about this in the future. For now.
Damn, I'm missing a lot of the chest. Title bounty?
It's
I
still
want
early. Where to now?
this. This does move fast.
The taste of Celeste.
Damn, I have a lot. Level 20? Damn! Hmm, that seems good. And you can get one of these self-modeling resins? What is this? Let's go. Do I have to dispatch? Ah, okay. Alright, should I even do my dailies? I'm saving this for when the actual guides come out for Saber and Archer, then I can actually decide who I want where to spend my thingy on. Uh, I do know he does want 4-piece Quantum though. Uh, what is this? There's a new weekly boss? Oh crap. Definitely need this, cause I also own none of that either. Yeah, I just found a ton of this one. And no wonder Pentaconi's one is also expensive, and this one is also mad annoying. Okay. Anyways, I gotta switch to my Casty team because Casty is just way better. And also this is literally in Voyous, so the Casty team is kind of perfect. Yet it also uses the main character. That's like really good. Oh, it's Fanon, Citizens Assembly.
That's right. Oh, partner, you're back just in time. Good news. Some background information for you.
Okay.
The Council of Elders is an authoritative body in Amphorius, made up of different cities. This is the most important social event of Akima. Every 5 to 10 years, during the assembly, the representatives will vote on major issues, such as whether the Chrysos heirs led by Aglaya should still hold the right to govern the Holy City, and whether the Titan... That is correct.
Okay. Okay.
However, the problem lies in the fact that there are ill-intentioned extremists in the Council of Elders. We can refer to them as the opposition. During the assemblies held in the past, the Citizens' Assembly is just...
I'm skipping.
I'm afraid that the Council of Elders... Aglaya will surely take back Cersei's core flame. But with Anax's current condition, he has always been someone that is only concerned about his own research. I'm certain...
Huh.
Anaxa has never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a betrayal. However,
Hmm.
he has taught many Chrysos heirs, and has long been considered an important ally.
Okay.
As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaya and try to buy more time for him.
Okay. That makes sense.
Allow me to go and rest. Oh, right.
Nope. Reading is for boring people, bro. Let's get some rest. Wait for the trial. Keep on relaxing.
Esteemed one, if you have already made your preparation.
It feels so weird with Chibi only having, with there being no treatment. Why do I use this one? Where's my memory? Why do I use this phone case cover? Ah, it's that one. I don't like this one though compared to the other one. The other ones are pretty good. I like this one's fun. Let's replace this with this one. Okay, that's it.
Little
Let's
Gray,
get the
you're
story
ready.
going.
Get ready to assume.
portal closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before there's...
Nods head. So real, treating.
By the miracle. That once it shall now be returned by the two elected heroes of the Chrysosayers. A traveler who is upright and courageous. Who? Both of you, please. Recite along with us. O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillared beside your divinity, fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we...
I don't think I have gold.
These are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn. Please, focus.
Trailblazer so real for that.
And
Onyx. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the 12 core flames. Oh, we just got another one. Ah, so that we need 4 more, huh? Damn, we really am gonna be taking a long time to get all of them.
their soul has been waiting.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
Bound Hunter just so chilling. Is this actually a thing that we're gonna be doing by ourselves?
Don't worry, you're tougher than I am.
Yeah, this is actually kind of cool if this would just be us, actually.
Traveler from beyond the sky, let us pray that the Titan acknowledges your worthiness.
Although she loves cracking jokes at inopportune times, her determination is as strong as the Chrysosayers. She will definitely... While she's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Nikolai.
Speak. I'm listening.
Yeah, I'm sure actually like mad serious. Could we have the different POVs this time?
Slap, slap, wake up.
Whoa, men can talk in the time trial?
How is it? How do you feel? Right? I think that it's amazing too.
This is the next
Testing,
Paimon.
testing, 1, 2, 3. I have such a cute voice. It must be because of all the memories that I collected. Also,
Oh, this is actually the next Paimon. We're Giga cooked.
or next. Oh, how heartbreaking. We
Hmm.
are going to help.
We have to help them alleviate their pain.
Broken.
What if I go back over here?
Mother? Who are they calling out for?
I have to open this. I'm just too curious. It's just a normal place. Damn it. Ah, I thought I guess it would been cool for doing that. Is there a TP over there? There is. Okay, just tell you. Did us? Why does our shoes look so different?
You. Skyfather has gazed upon you. Mother is calling for you. Sky.
Hmm.
Mother.
Damn.
Something. An important.
Oryx, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have all. There's no need for you to bear this any longer, Oryx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf.
The meme
This
animations
is
are
why
good.
we.
Freedom. Freedom. I want freedom.
Oh, poor child. Everything will be fine. Let us help you. You can have a good rest now.
The Trailblazer's like nodding to like Mem as if like she's the parent and just saying like, "Yep, you're saying the right stuff."
You have potential, willpower, powerful, and
I like Mem Mems a lot. Oh,
you lack just one thing.
Lacking something.
okay.
Is a future.
That's right. I love in the moment. Mem's gonna hate us.
Future?
Traveler from the sky. You should have
Oh,
dissipated already.
that is true.
The gaze from the Sky Father. Stabilize your form.
Kafka literally revived us. Like we were meant to die a long time ago. We shouldn't even be alive right now. That's crazy. That matters. That even matters right now where we're at. We're living by the script.
Because from the moment you cross the sky, your life was cast away. Right now, you are simply a collection of walking memories.
What? How is that possible?
That is true. You literally has a Stella on. There's nothing in her. She literally is not human.
In the space, someone must. If the pillar is lost, the Amphorius, time never forgives. The child of humanity, time,
I'm
Oryx's
skipping everything.
divinity is
pathstrider of remembrance, the fate of the war. Go and find your future that has been stolen.
Holy crap.
Even if that means you'll have to challenge that. Hand of shadow, clasped with unyielding fingers.
What? And reclaim your future. Wow. You're finally awake. Keep it simple. You succeeded. Onyx has entrusted you with their divinity. However, you're not different from a demigod in a voice, however. Members told me what happened during the trial. So explaining things to the others and told me to bring you back to even the rest first. Something like that. I never told you when we landed on voice I caused Pierce by Nicode's lance. Do you remember? Back in the ruins of the abyss, that's what I said. You passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not for dragging you out. It's a good thing we were in the car, otherwise you would have been crushed to pieces. Actually, my count kind of made light the situation. Actually happened much more complicated. You're severely injured back then. Several wounds still bleeding out profusely. A stroke would to carry you out. I need the last of my strength to stem the bleeding. Last time okay, this is going too fast. But then I was also hit by a falling gun and lost my consciousness. Last time I checked you weren't breathing. But when I regained my consciousness I saw that you were alive and full of energy. So know about this back. Hmm. Not sure whether the gazer fully has anything to do with this matter, but according to the Titan, you are the living form of memory right now, just like those objects in the past or in the miracles of Onyx. Perhaps Mem is the anchor that ties you to the present. I'd assumed they couldn't trace too far from you, but the truth might be the exact opposite. Yeah, we are okay. That's completely different than what I thought it was. I thought someone else. It seems that this hypothesis is disproven. Okay, Onyx mentioned finding a stolen future and cheating death. And considering Mayda's indestructible body seems to suggest that there's some kind of miraculous power in Emphorius, the key seems to lie in the hand of the shadow, where whereabouts are unknown, or the Death Titan.
Hey, are you alright? I heard you two talking about Thanatos. Cass, she has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Oh,
Ah,
there's something that I have to tell you. The Chrysosairs already know everything that has happened to you. I was too worried, so I told them everything. Please don't hate me, okay?
okay.
Miss, I'm right here. Please stay there. Please pardon.
Duh. Significant depth. Trouble point of precipitation, a quivering arm gently brushed against her cheek, causing a faint tickle.
Just as I expected. Back at the Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I thought that it might have been this special. I'm sorry. Miss, if my abrupt behavior. I'm just thinking. If your soul has really left your body.
Cass, did you find anything?
My apologies. Not as of yet.
I don't know if I like.
Perhaps
I like Mem more than
mistakenly
Paimon, but
confided.
oh my god, why does Mem give me so many Paimon vibes now? I didn't know she could
Miss,
talk.
would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area of contact slightly. I have never touched. I seem to have caught a glimpse of some, but
Hmm.
perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still close, just a few. The connection has been severed. It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, miss. Although we currently have
So,
no
so we
leads,
need Thanatos.
I am furious. Lady Aglaia and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters in the paths. They're worried about you too. If possible, also, please accept this
Hmm.
Stysian fable. Reading can help one to focus and relax.
Okay. I'm teleporting because no one actually likes walking in this game.
They're here.
That partner! Hyacinth said you definitely wake up.
I beg you, please.
Completed the trial of time. And I have to admit, however, I never expected that. Two people who have cheated death would appear in Akima at the same time.
That's what we have been talking about. Mighty has been in Akima for such a long time, but has no one thought to study his indestructible body? If there were even any...
Many have had this idea, but so far there have been no results. If it were successful, Thanatos wouldn't have. Nevertheless, now is not the time for us to give Cypher. If anyone, I'll try and get her to return to Akima, but do be prepared for a less than ideal outcome. Please understand that throughout the history, it is my duty. But before that,
What's wrong, Aglaia?
omens always come. It's Anaxagoras. He has initiated.
In the end.
I earnestly hope otherwise. The efforts of my teacher and I of the past.
Okay.
I'm back here. I remember this dream. This realm is covered.
Hey! Excuse me!
The mutters of the traveler are in a language I'm unable to.
Tell me, which type...
Hand of Shadow Thanos. Could this
Not... Then where is this? River of Souls? The
And actually, the
outskirts of
scholar, bro.
Anaxagoras?
He's the doctoration of this
Heading
one.
downstream toward the Nether Realm. Titan rejects you. Listen.
what? The traveler lifts their ring. I look in the direction they are pointing. The sound of I can hear. I hear it. A voice.
Child of humanity. Is it death's embrace? Oh, you have awoken. Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I expected. Ultimately, it seems like
Oh,
the
wow.
Titan's core flame is incompatible with a mortal body.
How much longer can my consciousness remain in the mortal realm?
In my estimation, at best, you...
15 days and nights.
What is it? Are you finally starting?
On the contrary, 15 days feels a little too long for solving a singular problem. Stop giggling. Time for us to go. The messenger from the Council of
I don't know why
Elders.
that's mad
Let
funny.
me ask you one more question.
What betrayal is there to speak of?
What about that white-haired student of yours?
There will be a price to pay for blind faith. This is...
You
Wow, you
truly
get a
are
free
a
temple for that?
speaker.
Of course.
I don't even know what I did. It's a lot of this way I gotta finish.
This is how I've always been.
Do I get another free temple? You get 200? Holy crap! You would never get this many. For Jing Xiao Luofu. I just want to remember as well. Does my... Well, I have an AXA. Does my furry have a sig? She does have a signature light cone. I wasn't sure. Also, I learned that my topaz should probably... Do I have another one? I don't. Yeah, if I realize that if this is just this... this is just way better stats as well. And I was like, oh wait, this is actually really good. I want to try this as well. So,
Sorry to keep you waiting, Lord Anaxagoras.
what are the Nexus best teams? Let me search this up. Sorry, I kind of want to use him, but I only know his Turtle team. Rank what? Oh, you play him as a main DPS. And you go Robin. Oh yeah, actually yes. Let's find him as main DPS. Actually, that's fun. So you with Sun. Yeah, Robin, you and you. Yes. Just give me this. Except I don't know how to play Nexa. I think it's pretty simple.
I greet
It's you.
you.
I'm gonna auto this. You guys can read it as I understand what I want to do. So you just review. Okay, wait, hold up. skill does only attack. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah. One random weakness type for every one enemy hit. Huh, okay. Huh.
If necessary, Lord Enoch.
And then I'm reading his stuff. I'm assuming you just spam his skill if he's main DPS.
No better.
It's been a while. Danny excited you very excited to see XN. No, he's just some person that can see new stuff. The demigod should know better. Should spare the support threads and let her listen to my words. They shall serve you therefore
Such
follow you.
may I inter.
I need not any plan, because she can do nothing other than petty espionage. As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and with while I, Anaxagoras, serving as the Grove's special envoy to Akima's citizens, let's forego the formality of asserting authority.
She's been waiting
What is going on
for
here?
cloud. Is there?
Nothing really.
And
It's just a
Exaggerous.
question that I'd contemplate every time before I ascend to Dawn Cloud. For the
A pondering truly deep.
while all living beings must ultimately face their demise, careful.
Are you suggesting that Kefalin?
Yes, for dying
I don't know who
implies an
Kefalin is.
ongoing process.
They say Kefalin is the world bearing titan.
In action. In contrast to mortals, Titans exist on a grander scale of space and time, thus elongating their passage into death. The notion of their
Ah. In
perhaps the gods in their
could you
Circes, the kin of the sky myths.
because I completely
I've already
this.
spent 33 minutes in the game, bro. I'm spamming through the dialogue. Like, does anyone actually care? What is going on?
Please, Professor.
Holy crap, that is sick. That is so cool. Broken command the world bearing titan?
The children of humanity have.
Welcome to Dawn Cloud. The atmosphere here carries a greatest. Only esteemed beings grace this place, and among them, I've received praise.
Wow, that's
Once deemed a
crazy.
blasphemer, now assert.
I'll notify. In the meanwhile,
I'm well aware of Kindness's methods.
as you will.
Alas, I had hoped for a brilliant plan from you, but it turns.
Save your concerns. I know very well what I'm doing.
I shall do. Now that I look around, I wonder if there are any murals bearing my portrait around here.
Off you go. This Titan appears to be quite at ease. I should invest.
Be aware, I can hear you.
Tisk.
Professor Anaxa! Over here!
Young scribe.
Professor Anaxa? Word has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished resisting the Black Tide.
could say it's the fates toying with.
It's only the Kremnoans and I don't. So, are you here to report the incident to the
Tell me,
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Cersei's and Orynyx's fall,
Okay.
they proclaimed in the council that the Flame Chasers could no longer. Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune, declaring that all.
no surprises there.
Oh, that's not weird.
Being an opportunist,
Shouldn't you be searching for murals of yourself?
I was really curious, but it seems as though this kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, why do you want to work with her?
I'm a
Pretty interesting. And there's a bird here, so I gotta get that. Where's the fireflies? Not the flame flies. Oh, free chest.
Go melt it down.
We are fast.
Even blasphemous scholars can come here. It's
Nice. Priest fly. Oh wait, they have different names. Forgot. And actually smart. Just do this, just do this, you just do this, and you just do this. Okay, I messed it up. Okay, well you could do this, and then you could do this, right? Then you could do this, and then you could do this. Okay, there we go.
Just an answer. Nothing too difficult.
Not wrong. There's a chest over here. Day of peaceful repose. I know I'm thinking about that.
an exact.
As Kefali's priest,
Surely you jest. Let me remind you that you're currently in Dawn Cloud. So you'd better keep your.
I'm
Okay.
not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now. As I see it,
You.
Damn, this guy hates this other dude.
Seeing how fond of you Elder Kindness is,
seeing as we were able to hear of this matter.
Oh my, what a thrilling.
Are you
Praising him, of course, as a believer of the.
Didn't you hear me? I asked.
I've had enough of this. Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
Oh,
The mural of it.
Every tendril.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead.
this mural is cool.
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself.
Alex actually, he literally had a stand. And you just listen to.
This was this.
Since you are aware of this,
From my perspective, therefore, it seems that you're what then?
the entire plan is stored in my memory.
Oh my,
That's enough.
how unusual. You're
This is a present that my sister gave to me.
so there are other members in your family, eh?
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? It won't take long. You'll discover the.
Oh, the blood.
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Georios, Aquila, Kefali, and you.
This.
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant courtyard of yours. When I was pursuing my education there, I naturally also came to learn.
Oh, I remember that person.
Not only that, he also believed that life,
Ah.
as well as the composition.
Yeah, souls are
movement,
normal now,
and
but I guess maybe they're like
transformation of
living in like the
matter,
19 like
since all living
15
things-
billion like years ago.
But this is absolute blasphemy. Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an act could cause you to be burned at the pyre. Your beloved, where is she now? Send her away from the Grove at once, to a place where nobody will ever be able to find her.
Calm down, teacher. My sister, she's still not in the mortal realm. Even to this day. It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip. Equivalent exchange.
Wow.
Let it go, Anaxa. Never do something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased.
Since I was... You're right, teacher.
I am sincerely glad for you.
I wish to
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has long since understood his philosophy like the back of their hands.
No, teacher. After my fleeting
Hmm.
glimpse of the deathly fog, I finally understood a single... I may have lost an eye, but my view of the... I have grasped
Hmm.
the truth with my bare
And
hands.
access wise.
Watch as I turn this far...
Ooh. However, this story.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, perhaps you should relinquish the divinity. My story ends here. Now it's time.
Unfortunately.
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned Reason Titan is now...
Child of humanity.
Now I understand.
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light on.
Lord Anaxa. I saw you muttering to yourself and was wondering whether you were. I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness has met up with the Council of Elders.
Screw some nobodies, bro. Oh my god.
Carefully.
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are...
Isn't that the dromas draped in finery?
I can't hear you, Captain. They have SpongeBob reference in here, bro. That's crazy. Is that even a puzzle,
The
like, bro?
student of Empedocles? I hear that his views run counter to the Venerationists.
This is what being a scholar is about. A collision of ideas only occurs when there are differences in beliefs, and it is such collisions that lead to progress.
Yet, in my view, there are only right and wrong perspectives.
Lord Lygus and Lady Kindness are just ahead. I'll take my leave for now.
You go fast. You said no chest.
Welcome to the demigod.
Lord Anaxagoras, head of the Newsporists of the Grove of it. Did I miss anything?
Since Lady Kindness is already well acquainted
Oh,
with
her
you,
name is Lady
it is not worth any
Kindness.
effort
Oh, that's
introducing
funny.
myself again.
Oh, I don't know why I said that. Not really funny.
But then again,
It's cool.
perhaps the customs are different here. And yet, since I arrived, perhaps you intend to cut...
Everyone,
Thank you for understanding.
no need to be humble, my lord. From my perspective, your courage and gumption are worthy of the reputation of the Seven Sages. Your bravery is...
So,
Well, since the Chrysos heirs are calling for war, we will respond in kind. Conflict is, as to your question of whether peace is still a viable option? Well, to that, I can only say that, and since you, as a Chrysos heir, accepted our invitation...
what brazen arrogance. What you're saying...
I don't deny it. After all, they're responsible for cleaning up any threats, and just a moment ago, but now that you're an ally of ours, I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to discuss a treatise about the Venerationists with your
Come on, kindness. Kindness.
Welcome back to...
I'm falling
Surely
asleep.
you remember that this tiny... May the both of us carry out our duties with... Oh my.
Using death to prove myself, it's my intention.
What strong conviction.
That's enough, Lady Kindness. Dispense with the niceties. I only
N
accepted your
niceties?
invitation so that I can serve the
What?
commoners alongside the members of the Council of
Oh, you say.
You worry too much. As you're no doubt, you're well aware how valuable Cersei's core. Talk is cheap.
I understand. Let us decide how much we can. Continuing from the. She is the second most experienced Chrysos heir.
Okay.
Across the whole. Admittedly, there is ample reason for her to take your life. Yet your previous reasoning is quite. Is there anyone present who can swear by the sacred vow of Kefali and guarantee that you weren't in league with that woman before coming here?
I believe you're aware of Castorus the Executioner. Long before I returned to Ak has compared to a comprehensive.
I understand what you mean. At the very least, the both of us agree that this tyrant who wallows in extravagance and greed is the greatest threat to achieving peace in Akama. However, I regret to say that sentiments in favor of. Tell me, what are you?
Aglaya's authoritarianism.
Surely you don't believe that.
What's more, there are many who remain silent, merely watching to see how much chaos I can unleash. Not to mention, you know full well that the Christ.
In the name of Kefali.
That is true.
Akama thanks. At this stage, it's clear that you and I understand the benefits to be won from this discussion. Let me put it, the Council of Elders has vowed to all citizens of Akaba that it will always remain loyal to them. As for you...
Sure.
I am incredibly honored to have
Who
witnessed
just like this dude,
as the
bro?
Theoros, I have observed the following.
Oh.
Feeling dissatisfied, Lady Kindness?
So you were holding back just now. So tell me, Anaxagoras, now that you're...
You can do as she says. Tell her that the Council of Elders, however, by doing so, the authority of the Council of Elders will be as thin as papyrus that has been soaked in blood. Not only can it be destroyed at the slightest touch, no, more like at the next Citizens' Assembly, that young lady who...
Oh?
Is that of importance to you? All you need to know, if Aglaya can seize me in full view of the masses...
Damn, Anaxa versus Aglaya? They'd be like fighting and stuff.
The entire Council of Elders in one fell swoop tomorrow. If that happens, the discussion that we've just had, is this the outcome that...
Fine. But you do best to remember this. Unless, of course...
I've got to say that you've managed to really impress me again.
Dying to know.
I mean, I'm the reason, Titan, after all.
Easy there. I didn't bring it up with her, purely because she doesn't have the means to give me what I truly... The true masters of Dawncloud have always...
Hey, Ligus.
You know, you could actually skip all. I have no reason to.
You may not, but Kindness has. Whoever gets hold of Kefali's... She's wary of me. So naturally, I had to...
In my view, this individual... Are you still willing...
Yes, very much so. All living creations are always free to visit Kefali.
Huh.
Please.
Not weird.
A bygone myth tells of an occasion where Kefali once answered their followers' questions on the peak of the Holy Mountain. Their followers have since believed that scaling this Titan cliff is one way of being a god.
Hear that? It's not every day that you get to climb a mountain with Cersei's. You should sing me a hymn of praise.
Titan hymns are beyond me.
Why like mad edgy? Come on, lights. You can just go a little bit farther ahead. I found a butterfly. That's literally all I'm doing.
Go ahead.
I wanted
I
that
have
chest.
to admit, because I know I believe. It is my hope.
I'm skipping. I need to get that chest.
Go melt it down.
Simple, easy. Ah.
Honestly, this is my
What a splendid.
And even though I've come this Oh. Alright.
So the intellectual debate from earlier was too draining for you, huh? If Amphorius gets a new lease on life,
Save your concern.
the Titan is inside.
What? I know.
Fine then. I guess I won't say any more.
Wait. Hey.
Huh?
Do we even get to see souls?
Hmm.
Oh? Why didn't you bring your favorite spear with you on this trip, Nias?
Ah, yes.
It's on the black tide destroyed every last.
How could that even a creation of Georios? From their prime.
Hey, Cersei.
Nias? No.
I just saw him.
No. I.
Look how praying to this fly. This is the sorriest thing I've seen in a while. Aha. Easy. Next I got Madewa with Tuskper as well. Madewa.
You two again.
I did see that coin. Upstream fly. Hmm.
Enough about me.
That is mad weird.
Cows. I've never heard of this person.
Look on the bright side, Nias. Hey!
Yes. It's still you and...
Kaos.
Never mind. I think the souls.
What?
Let's just keep going.
Know your limits. Wander too far.
Fine.
Yeah, Nax is dying.
If
Shit,
this is
he's
indeed
super
as I
dead.
thought, then this will be very...
I messed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We go right. Ah. He needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. That doesn't give me the gold one. I thought it gives me the gold relic. I want the gold relics, man.
So,
Fine.
I guess this also.
Keep your sarcasm. I I am Calypso of the eminent Seven Sages, after all.
Calypso.
Oh, she's not.
She can't. Hey,
Cersei's.
Cersei's.
Oh no.
Gone. A day doesn't matter. I can do this myself.
Uh-oh. And actually, you're drifting a little bit
Looks like
too far away.
Beautiful old world. Where are you now?
Yeah, you're cooked, Nanaxa,
Oh,
bro. This guy's
legendary
cooked.
era Chrysia, return to the mortal realm. Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk.
This is so cool, though.
Very well then. So, I can hear it. I hear it from the depths of the tides, behind the closed doors of the void world. This time.
Since we've come this far,
I love this art style.
Lord Nias and Miss Calypso, are you both here?
Yes.
Regrettably, he hasn't answered. The worst case scenario is that he's already been overwhelmed and crushed by the world.
You're over and besides, we both know gods
This
of
Cassie?
nature. A deliverer like him wouldn't fall so readily.
That
Who is this?
Oh, my sister needs more
Polexia.
time to make sure the...
Such a pity. Both of you have hearts kinder than anyone else.
Everything that I see, what may seem
This is
like a
crazy.
mundane conversation, is in truth the conjecture has taken shape and must now be solidified into a theorem. But no, because another one of my fusing a mortal soul with that of a titan.
Oh. Don Hung POV.
What are you thinking about? Is that so? You don't look the slightest bit amazed, though. Plus, you seem to be strangely... Events of the past, huh? I stood at this very spot back then, imagining the day... Don't read too much into it. I mean, can mortals even hope to reach Aquila's realm? They're a strict and draconian god. Nothing like Cersei. You get what I'm saying, right, Denny? But there will always be people who dream of soaring towards... It's just... I never thought Gray would meet with something like that before we set off. Yeah, in any case... Have you forgotten that you're talking to the chief?
Damn, you get a lot of stellar jades for doing this. I'll play this because it's just a high sand. Okay, well, I gotta do this stuff, so now.